Alright, welcome to this practice test for Security Plus 701. We'll be going through 10 questions from Objective 1.1, compare and contrast various types of security controls. We'll be going through 10 questions, and here we go. Question 1. Which security control type is a firewall considered? A. Deterrent, B. Preventative, C. Detective, or D. Corrective? Pause the video now and make your selection. All right, let's see what was the answer. For question 1, the answer is B, preventative. A firewall is considered a preventative control because its primary function is to prevent unauthorized access to or from a private network. It filters incoming and outgoing traffic based on predetermined security rules and helps to prevent attacks from reaching internal networks. A was wrong. Deterrent. While a firewall might have a deterrent effect, its primary role is not to warn but to actively block unauthorized traffic. C was wrong because it's not detective. Firewalls can log traffic and detect certain types of anomalies, but their primary role is still prevention. D is wrong also. It is not corrective because firewalls do not perform corrective actions. They function to prevent incidents before they occur. All right, next question. Question 2. Which of the following contrasts the difference between administrative and technical controls? Administrative controls involve legal and regulatory measures, while technical controls involve hardware and software solutions. B. Administrative controls involve physical measures, while technical controls involve policies and procedures. C. Administrative controls involve policies and procedures, while technical controls involve hardware and software solutions. D. Administrative controls involve hardware adjustments, while technical controls involve software configurations. Pause the video, make your selection. All right. The answer for question 2 was answer C. C. Administrative controls involve policies and procedures, while technical controls involve hardware and software solutions. Administrative controls are about management, strategies, and tactics involving policies, procedures, and guidelines that direct how data and resources are managed, protected, and distributed within the organization. These controls do not involve direct use of technologies. On the other hand, technical controls involve the development of hardware and software solutions that enforce security policies automatically, such as firewalls, antivirus software, and encryption protocols. Answer A was wrong. Administrative controls involve legal and regulatory measures, while technical controls involve hardware and software solutions. This option misleadingly restricts administrative controls to only legal aspects, which is too narrow. B was wrong. Administrative controls involve physical measures, while technical controls involve policies and procedures. This is incorrect because administrative controls are not physical and they are procedural and policy based. Technical controls are not policies, but about the technical implementation of security measures. D was wrong. Administrative controls involve hardware adjustments, while technical controls involve software configurations. Administrative controls do not typically involve direct interaction with hardware and software. Right? Next question. Question 3. What type of control is data encryption? A. Preventative, B. Detective, C. Corrective, D. Recovery. All right, pause the video, make your selection. All right, on to the answer. Question 3, the answer is A. Preventative. Data encryption is considered to be a preventative control because it protects data confidentiality by converting it into a form that cannot be easily understood by unauthorized users. If an attacker gains access to encrypted data, they cannot easily interpret it without the corresponding decryption key, thus preventing the misuse of the data. It's not detective because encryption does not detect or alert on security issues. It merely obscures the data to prevent unauthorized access. C. It is not corrective. Encryption, on the other hand, does not address issues post-incident but works to prevent unauthorized data access. D, recovery. D is wrong because it's not recovery. Encryption by itself does not aid in recovery of systems or data, but acts to protect the data regardless of system state. Question 4. Comparing IDS and firewalls, which is primarily used for detection rather than prevention? A, IDS, B, firewalls, C, both, or D, neither. All right, pause the video, make your selection. On to the answer, and it is answer A. IDS, intrusion detection system. An IDS is primarily used for detection rather than prevention. It monitors network traffic for suspicious activity, and it issues alerts when potential threats are detected. Its main function is to identify and alert on possible security breaches. B, firewalls was wrong. Firewalls are primarily used for prevention. They control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules and actively block traffic that does not comply with these rules. C is wrong, both. This choice is incorrect because they serve complementary but distinct roles in network security. D, neither. This choice is incorrect because an IDS does indeed primarily function for detection. All right, next question. Question 5. Which of the following best contrasts biometric controls with token-based authentication? A, biometrics enhance user confidence while tokens reduce it. B, biometrics can be easily shared while tokens cannot. C, tokens use biological data while biometrics use physical devices. D, biometrics use physical traits while tokens are physical devices used to gain access. All right, pause the video, make your selection, and on to the answer. For question 5 is D. Biometrics use physical traits, while tokens are physical devices used to gain access. Biometric authentication relies on unique biological characteristics of individuals such as fingerprints, facial recognition, or iris scans to verify identity. Token-based authentication, on the other hand, uses a physical or digital token, such as a security key or software-generated code, to authenticate a user. This option correctly highlights the distinction between using inherent biological traits versus possessing a specific device or token for authentication purposes. B was wrong. Biometrics can be easily shared while tokens cannot. Biometrics are inherently personal and cannot be easily shared or transferred. Tokens, especially digital ones like codes, can potentially be shared. C was wrong. Tokens use biological data, while biometrics use physical devices. This statement has the roles reversed. A was wrong. Biometrics enhance user confidence, while tokens reduce it. Both biometrics and tokens can enhance security without significantly reducing confidence. All right, next question. Question 6. What type of control is a security awareness training program best described? A, preventative, B, detective, C, corrective, or D, compensating? Pause the video, make your selection. All right, on to the answer, and it is A, preventative. A security awareness training program is considered a preventative control because it aims to prevent security incidents while educating employees about security policies, potential threats, and proper behaviors to mitigate risks. The training helps employees avoid mistakes that would lead to security breaches. B was wrong. It's not detective. Security awareness training does not detect or monitor for issues. It educates users on how to prevent issues from arising. C, it is not corrective. Security awareness training is about preventing security incidents before they happen, not correcting them afterwards. It's not D, compensating. Security awareness training is not an alternative to other controls, but is a fundamental aspect of an organization's overall security posture. Question 7. How do physical controls compare to logical controls in terms of security implementation? A. Physical controls are cheaper to implement, while logical controls are more expensive. B. Physical controls are software-based, while logical controls are hardware-based. C. Physical controls manage access to physical assets, while logical controls manage access to digital assets. D. Physical controls involve user training, while logical controls involve user authentication. All right, pause the video, make your selection. On to the answer. Answer C. Physical controls manage access to physical assets, while logical controls manage access to digital assets. Physical controls involve measures such as locks, security guards, and surveillance cameras to protect physical property and premises. Logical or technical controls involve methods like passwords, firewalls, and encryption to secure data and restrict unauthorized access to computer systems and networks. B was wrong. Physical controls are software-based, while logical controls are hardware-based. This statement is incorrect because it reverses the roles. A was wrong. Physical controls are cheaper to implement, while logical controls are more expensive. The cost of the controls can vary widely depending on specific technologies or measures implemented and the scale of their deployment. D was wrong. Physical controls involve user training, while logical controls involve user authentication. While training might be part of implementing physical controls, and user authentication is a component of logical controls, this statement does not accurately represent the primary distinction between the two types of controls. Question 8. Which control is the best example of a compensating control? A. Implementation of RAID for data redundancy. B. Using CCTV to monitor premises. C. Requiring complex passwords. Or D. Enforcing segregation of duties. Pause the video, make your selection. All right, on to the answer. The answer is D. Enforcing segregation of duties. Segregation of duties is a type of compensating control that helps to prevent fraud and errors. This control is used to ensure that no single individual has control over all phases of a significant process or transaction. By dividing responsibilities, the risk of error and inappropriate actions is reduced, compensating for potential weaknesses in other control measures. A was wrong. Implementing RAID for data redundancy. Implementing RAID is primarily a preventative and recovery control. As such, it can be a compensating control, but it is not the best answer. B was wrong. Using CCTV to monitor premises. While it could indirectly act as a compensating control, its primary purpose is not to compensate for weaknesses in other security controls. C was wrong. Requiring complex passwords. It is not a compensating control, but a direct preventative measure against password-related security breaches. Question 9. Comparing encryption with hashing, which of the following statements is correct? A. Encryption is reversible, while hashing is not. B. Both encryption and hashing are reversible techniques for securing data. C. Hashing is used for ensuring confidentiality, while encryption is not. D. Both are primarily used for data integrity. Pause the video, make your selection. All right, on to the answer. Is A. Encryption is reversible, while hashing is not. Encryption involves converting plain text into ciphertext using a key. It can be reversed decrypted using the appropriate key to retrieve the original plain text. Hashing, on the other hand, converts data into a fixed size string of characters, which acts as a unique fingerprint for the data. Hash functions are designed to be one-way, meaning you cannot reverse a hash back to the original data. This property makes encryption suitable for confidentiality, while hashing is used primarily for integrity checks. B was wrong. Both encryption and hashing are reversible techniques for securing data. This statement is incorrect because hashing is not reversible. C was wrong. Hashing is used for ensuring confidentiality while encryption is not. Encryption is used for confidentiality, protecting the contents of data. Hashing does not hide data or keep it confidential. It ensures data has not been altered. D was wrong. Both are primarily used for data integrity. This statement is incorrect. While hashing is primarily used for data integrity, encryption is used for data confidentiality. All right, last question, question 10. Which type of control is an example of a corrective control? A. Encrypting data to protect confidentiality. B. Using antivirus software to remove malware. C. Using a firewall to block unauthorized access. Or D. Monitoring network traffic to detect anomalies. Pause the video, make your selection. All right, on to the answer, and it is B. Using antivirus software to remove malware. This is an example of a corrective control. Corrective controls are implemented to fix or mitigate the damage after a security incident has occurred. Antivirus software detects malware on a system and takes action to remove or quarantine it, thereby correcting the security issue that the malware represents. A. Oh, A was wrong. Encrypting data to protect confidentiality. Encrypting data is a preventative control. It prevents unauthorized access to data by making it unreadable without the correct decryption key. C is wrong. Using a firewall to block unauthorized access. This is a preventive control. Firewalls are used to prevent unauthorized access to a network by blocking traffic that does not meet the specific security criteria. D was wrong. Monitoring network traffic to detect anomalies. This is a detective control. Monitoring involves watching network traffic in order to detect unusual patterns or behaviors that might indicate a security threat or breach. All right, and that finishes up our practice test. Thank you for watching. If you would like other practice tests, I don't have any available right now, but you can check out Professor Messer's Security Plus study groups and Slay Security Plus. Slay Security Plus is another awesome live streamer. Uh, I'll have links for both of them in the description. And let me know if you guys would like more stuff like this. Thank you for watching.